The following podcast contains language and themes that probably wouldn't be really safe for work if your boss walks past your desk. Which, come to think of it, I don't know why you'd be listening to music when you're at your desk at work. You're supposed to be doing your job. Unless you're Eric Cooper, in which case, hi Coop! Have such good theme music. I love it. I've said it 4 times now because we can't start the show. Hey everybody, this is Wrestle Time. I am Nick and
this is James.
See, we're doing better. I don't even have to really point at you.
I know, this is only our 12th take.
This is a wrestling podcast, the newest wrestling podcast for Kocosports.com. And actually,
this is the part where Dave would plug it and be like, that's KOCOsports.com.
Is that what we're supposed to do?
I don't know. He does it a lot.
I don't know. I've never actually done anything where I've had to be responsible and plug anything. Well, no. I was on one radio station called KGMR Radio, which is not around anymore, where every once in a while would be like, plug this, plug that, and like we take requests for music, and I tell people no. Oh, it was horrible.
Kocosports.com. It's KOCOsports.com. It's where the world comes to kick ass.
See, you could just belt that right out.
Oh, when you stick around Dave, it burned into your memory forever.
I haven't spent that much time around Dave.
You're a lucky man.
How long was that? Was it like 2 months?
Yeah.
Well, I only really knew him for like 2 months.
Yeah, you're a lucky guy.
And he's far, far, far away. But I don't want to say anything bad about him because
God rest his
still
soul.
Come back to me. You took his joke.
God, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of you. So Dave is everybody should know Dave if they're on Kocosports.
Yeah.
Dave Kokotis, the half of Wrestle AM.
Yes.
The other wrestling podcast. Are there any other wrestling podcasts on here?
I don't think so.
Know. I'm completely an
an
outsider to all of this.
No, I don't think so. And I wouldn't even call Wrestle AM a podcast because they don't do it that often, and they're bad at it.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Hey, Boom Boom. Hey, Dave. Suck a dick.
Yeah,
we're coming for
your
your
boys on the block.
We're coming for your spot.
The internet block. There's this URL. This URL ain't big enough for the 4 of us.
It's true.
I mean, it's big enough for a lot more, but I don't know.
I'm a pretty big guy.
I'm pretty big.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm short, but there's a lot in that area. I mean, it's just like it's crushed.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like a fat. Anyway,
so this is wrestling.
This is wrestling. Yeah, this is us talking about us calling out other people who we're not even really calling out. It's not. I don't know. Anyway, this is Wrestle Time. We're going to sometimes talk about wrestling, but it's going to be kind of difficult to talk about wrestling because
we don't watch wrestling.
We don't watch wrestling. I have not watched wrestling in I think we figured out 2 months. I have not watched wrestling on television.
I don't watch wrestling, but I know what's going on. Because I get my news from Kocosports.com, KOCOsports.com.
He's such a whore.
Yeah, where the world comes to kick ass.
Yeah, that works. That works, I guess. The only reason I know anything about as far as what's going on is when you tell me, and that's just what I don't tune out.
Yeah.
While playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 3.
Yeah,
you still play.
You do.
It's a great
You're the
game.
only person that still plays that game.
No, I'm not. There's an entire community. I was downloading special custom scenery.
You are a fucking nerd.
Yes, I am. Oh, it's such a fun game.
Anyway, wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yeah, tonight's podcast basically is because I listened to Dave and Boom Boom's latest podcast, and I got angry because Dave's not good at what he does. And I could say that because he's in Japan, and there's nothing he could do.
And you used to work with Dave on, I don't know if we've mentioned it on this one or not. There's been so many takes, I don't even know what the hell we've actually talked about. You used to work with Dave on the actual AM radio version of Wrestle AM.
Yes, Wrestle Night at the time.
That's when it's called Wrestle Night.
Yes.
You used to actually do a show.
It was me.
You're the James he was talking about in last episode. He did, where he's talking about James Legend. You are James Legend.
Oh, I am James Legend.
You are James Legend.
Anyway, he did a podcast. They did a 2010 wrap up, the award show, the Cocos, if you will. Mm-hmm. That's fucking dumb, but I don't think they called it that, but they should have. Because then I could have been like, you guys are dumb for calling it that.
They should have called it that so I could shit all over it.
Yeah. I didn't agree with them. And we've been talking about doing this for a while.
Yeah, and so we've actually been sitting around talking about Not for any real reason, because it's not like we watched wrestling a whole lot in the past, 4 months. It's not like we really, when we first started talking about doing the show,
Yeah.
we didn't watch more wrestling then. We're just like, you know what? We have opinions, and people should hear them.
But we
And not
watched.
even-
we
not even
watched.
really that. I don't know. Anyway.
We
I'm
watched,
backpedaling.
though. At that time, we watched.
Yeah, for 2 weeks we watched wrestling, because that was when I completely just gave up on TNA. I started watching it again.
Yes.
When they switched to Monday nights.
Ironically, around the same time that Dixie Carter completely gave up on TNA.
Yeah, I think that's why I started actually looking into it again. And oh my, I remember, what was the last thing that the reason I turned it off? It was Kennedy was doing his asshole speech with Jeff Hardy when he was starting the whole "I'm an asshole" and these
Mr.
are all
Anderson.
assholes, whatever. He was doing that.
He's TNA champion right now.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, he won it on Sunday.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Fucking horrible.
Every belt changed on that pay-per-view.
Awesome. That's great booking. That's
Yeah.
the way you should book your show.
Agreed.
Fucking horrible. Anyway. See, I used the word book, so I'm smart.
Yeah, you're
I'm
one of those internet guys.
I'm in the biz.
Ooh.
No, I'm not. No,
Yeah.
not at all. But no, yeah, Jesus, fucking TNA is horrible. Outside of that, something you will find completely apparent if we don't completely drop the ball and never do one of these ever again. I am 100% a product of the Attitude Era. I watched when I was a little kid.
Wrestling
when
died.
Everybody did.
Wrestling died in '99 for you.
It died in 2001.
2000. Okay.
It died in 2001 because
Okay.
I still liked just the random shit that was going on around 2001.
Right.
But around 2001, 2002, I was just like, this is when Jericho stopped being funny is when I pretty much stopped. When he switched to WWE and stopped being funny was when I stopped. When I stopped really.
So you didn't find it funny him calling Stephanie McMahon like a
No,
trash
because that was
bag
in that
hoe?
point. That
and-
was in the 2001, 2002 era.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
it was around that area.
And I'm the exact opposite.
Era. I said area. I'm an idiot.
I'm the exact opposite. I'm the internet geek of wrestling. I watch random wrestling promotions. I watch stuff that most people don't watch anymore. I still watch CZW.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
I think people in CZW don't watch CZW.
DJ Hyde's crying somewhere right now.
I don't even know who that is.
He's the owner of CZW.
Oh, is he?
And he's a wrestler too, and he's a really big guy.
Yeah.
If you knew who he was, it'd be funny because you'd be picturing like a big oaf crying.
Oh,
He's gonna kick my ass.
is he in a chance? Isn't he halfway across the country?
He's in Philadelphia.
That's pretty far, though.
I talked to him though.
Is he gonna? You talk to him on the internet.
Yeah.
So I mean, unless
He's gonna verbally slash me.
Oh, you're getting flamed, sir.
Yeah, I can only imagine the messages on my Facebook.
Such a tongue lashing.
But no, I do. I watch, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, and I watch Chikara, which we absolutely love.
That's the one thing that I, outside of pining for the lost days, of the Attitude Era, I do enjoy me a lot of Chikara. I
Yes.
really do like Chikara.
But I do. I watch. I still watch Japanese wrestling. I don't know how cool that is anymore. I remember back in the day.
Dave thinks it's awesome.
Dave loves Japanese wrestling, but Dave claims to be Japanese. Little known fact about Dave: he's Canadian. He actually mentions it on the podcast, but I knew that
okay.
beforehand.
Oh, okay.
Dave is the product of a Brazilian businessman and a Canadian hooker.
I don't know if I should laugh at that, but I'm going to.
It's made up.
Okay.
He's an orphan, so we make up different origins.
Oh, okay.
He's still Terry Funk is his dad.
Is he legitimately Canadian though, or is that? Just
Yes,
a joke?
no,
He's
that's true.
legitimately Canadian.
That's true.
Okay.
So, but yeah, he claims Terry Funk is his dad also.
Which is not entirely out of the question. It's still possible, I guess.
It's true. Terry Funk is a whore.
Yeah. Well,
Look how many times he's retired.
yeah. If the shoe fits.
So, but yeah,
Anyway, what were we talking? What the fuck were we talking
I don't know.
about?
I was just
Why did
going
we,
through.
Oh, we brought up Japanese wrestling. Is it still cool to watch Japanese
I was just going through a list of stuff that I watch.
That's. I got a short ass list.
Yeah.
I tried to watch AAA when I first got my DVR, like a month ago, and it was just. And I mean, granted, I don't speak Spanish, but even still, I was just like, this is so bad. I mean, it really is It's so bad. That and every... I should like it. For all intents and purposes, AAA should be like fucking heaven for me. Because it's guys doing stupid shit, and everyone has some kind of evil, gothic, like Ministry of Darkness kind of storyline. Everyone is evil. I should fucking love it, because I love the Ministry of Darkness. My favorite wrestler is Gangrel. I'm all about just... I love all that really stupid, over-the-top, stupid bullshit like that.
Like The Undertaker.
I don't love The Undertaker. I like... There are aspects of The Undertaker I like. Motherfucker... Alright. Undertaker is bad. He's bad. He's fucking bad. He's always been bad. Well, not always been bad. Because even in the Attitude Era... I mean, honestly, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Undertaker, SummerSlam 98 at Madison Square Garden was really good. I love that match. It's one of my favorite matches. So, I mean, he wasn't bad then, but this fucking old, floppy, fucking horrible, fucking Walker undead Texas Ranger bullshit with MMA gloves, fucking retarded.
I would love
So
The Undertaker
horrible.
a lot more if he was a Texas Ranger.
Well,
Because Walker was awesome.
No.
Anyway.
Not even in that funny internet way. No.
Anyway.
No, we're not going to talk about
I hate The
Texas
Undertaker.
Ranger. And you hate The Undertaker. Okay, so we could start our Undertaker argument. What is your opinion of The Undertaker as far as the whole storyline? Why do you
I think
hate
it's the worst thing ever created. Ever.
Explain.
I think it's worse than AIDS.
What's so horrible about...
Undertaker is worse than AIDS.
He's a shitty wrestler. Are you talking about the wrestler?
Oh, I'm talking about in general.
What do you mean in general? Do you mean the persona? I mean, because it's always been said, and I don't know the actual quote, but Undertaker's just an entrance. It's been said 1,000 times, and it's true, and it's a cool entrance, and it's a great ambiance and building everything. It's and the storyline and everything. You don't even like when it boils down to it, because you're not saying what I want you to say, so I'm just gonna say what you've said to me in the past. That an undead like zombie wrestler has no place in wrestling, and that you think it's just really stupid and completely dilutes. You think it dilutes the product?
Hey, because he was dead. Okay, we get it. You're dead, and you're the Undertaker. Then you come out on a motorcycle, and you're not dead anymore. And then you died again, and you came back again. Like, how many? He's not a fucking cat.
Before the motorcycle thing. Before that point.
Okay.
Do you have a problem with it up until that point?
I was never an Undertaker.
You never really got into it to that point?
No.
Because we had talked about it, we've had this conversation before, and I tried to I wanted to kind of want to touch base on it, just to kind of give an idea of where our mindsets were. In that you had a problem with it because it's a zombie and that it's just not believable anyway, and if you want wrestling to be a little bit more realistic.
No, because I watched Takara, so that's completely off base.
You're ruining this conversation. You son of a bitch.
I'm just trying to be real, man. I'm trying to keep it real.
But if you're trying to keep it real, I mean, is that why you don't like Undertaker?
Yes. I don't know. I never believed the hype.
You don't really have to believe the hype, but I mean, you were never entertained by it?
No, never.
Never? Really?
Never.
I don't know. See, well then again, you also grew up, from Long Island. You grew up from obviously a more, I'm going to use the white guy term, urban area than I did.
Right.
And I grew up a fat, long-haired metal kid.
Right.
And you grew up,
the hip hop anonymous.
The hip hoppy areas.
Yeah, hip hoppy.
Hip hoppy.
That's what we call it.
Rabbits with fucking gold chains just bouncing around.
Yep.
You grew up on that. So do you think that has to do with it, or?
No, because I mean, for the general consensus is people love the Undertaker, and I'm just on the other side of it. But I've never liked main eventers. I didn't care about The Rock and Stone Cold and the Undertaker and the Triple H's. I never cared about those guys.
What about Hogan when you were littler?
No, I was a Macho Man.
So you still did care about the main eventers then?
Just the one.
Just the one?
Yeah.
Fuck the rest of the argument, just the one.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I was a Stone Cold. I have a Stone Cold poster.
Yeah, you do. It's almost life size too.
It is almost. Oh my god, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so scary. It strikes fear into the hearts of men.
I'd poop myself.
Because lots of men are in my room every night.
All the time.
I was a Stone Cold fan. I was a Mankind fan, but then again, I was a Mankind fan because I was a fat long hair kid.
And it was the gimmick. It was the weird psychological style of gimmick.
Honestly, that had nothing to do with it.
Really?
It really had nothing to do with it. It was just because I liked Mankind just because even when I was 13, 14 at the time, from him I could understand that here's a guy that would be fun to be around. He seems like he would be interesting, like he has a lot of stories. He just seems like a nice, fun, honest, humble guy. And I really bought into that. He could be a fucking dick, I don't know. When I see him, that's what I always saw. And that's what I really liked him. And plus, he's a fucking fat, long-haired piece of shit that, was able to go and do all these awesome things.
So you can relate.
So, yeah, I can relate. And I agree with Ric Flair, apparently. I can relate to... Here's this fat fucking slob who wins the belt. And it's like, awesome, I have a future. Because at some point I wanted to be a wrestler. Thank Christ I don't believe that anymore.
Yeah.
But even still, I coughed directly into the microphone.
You did. You turned your face
I
to
turned
the
my
microphone.
phone into the microphone.
Anyway.
As a fat kid, I related to Mankind. But really, I guess Stone Cold and Undertaker were really the only ones I really liked. But then again, I only liked Undertaker because of, the entrance, the music, the look, and all that stuff.
Right. I don't know. I don't like the Undertaker.
So what were your favorite wrestlers kind of growing up through the ages?
Through the ages, I liked Mr. Perfect and like the Rockers, and Shawn Michaels obviously at the time wasn't a main eventer, so I've always been a big Marty Jannetty fan. Owen Hart, Bret Hart to an extent. I apologize for boring you, Nick.
Sorry.
But yeah, I don't know. I just never, I was the kind of kid that, at the pay-per-views was like, yeah, the undercard, and the main event would come on, and I'd be like, yeah, it's time to eat some wings.
You know what? I can identify with that. I was always much more of a because my brother and I used to play with action figures, and we would occasionally just wrestle. Everybody does, wrestling on a couch or whatever, naked. And we would
with
always,
your brother.
Yeah, with my brother.
Yep.
We would always do set up our own cards, and we always had we'd have our own belts, and we had so many belts.
Yeah.
Because even before the whole alliance bullshit, ECW, WCW, they were all together and they were all their own factions or whatever. Anytime we would do any kind of a storyline, I would set up actual cards and set up pay-per-views, and I would even go into Microsoft PowerPoint and make hype videos and stuff.
Nice.
With PowerPoint, oh my god, I was a fucking nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, you were.
Anyway. But it was always undercard stuff, and it was always I like Bull Buchanan. I wanted to push Bull Buchanan when I was a kid. I had Bull Buchanan versus Al Snow for the hardcore title.
I love Al Snow.
I loved that. Al Snow, Bull Buchanan, and I really like really stupid wrestlers. Reno, we talk about it all the time.
Yeah,
I love Reno.
You love Reno.
I like Johnny the Bull, Sean O'Hare. And I wasn't even really a big WCW fan, but those are the guys, when I did watch WCW, those are the guys I liked.
I like WCW.
Canyon. And then on the WWE side, I like, Al Snow and the Acolytes, and my all-time favorite wrestler, and you have no idea why, but Gangrel is my all-time favorite wrestler. I've always liked mid-card guys. My favorite belt is the Intercontinental belt. The purple strap Intercontinental belt is my favorite belt of all time. Don't know why.
That's weird.
I like it.
That's weird that you have a favorite belt.
I have a favorite belt. Why is that weird?
I don't have a favorite belt. I wish I did now.
Yeah? Get one.
I'm going to. I'm going to research this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a belt mark in that I have it hanging on my wall or anything. But
yeah, who would do that?
No, yeah. We don't know
BSM.
anything. We don't know anybody like that. Ugh.
Yeah.
But no, I like the purple Intercontinental. I think it's because I had a toy of it, and every time I would wrestle, I always wanted to win the Intercontinental title. God, I can't tell you how many times that belt would change. Mainly because it was just me and Gangrel. My brother's favorite wrestler was Test, and my favorite wrestler was Gangrel. So it was always Test versus Gangrel for the World Heavyweight title or whatever.
Huh. Oh
man, we could do a whole podcast on just the stupid nerdy shit I did with my action figures.
Test versus Gangrel. Vince McMahon is rolling over in his grave right now.
Test is rolling over in his grave.
Oh.
Test is dead, Lance. Yeah, callback that no one's gonna get.
Nope.
Anyway, you only got it because I mentioned it earlier.
10 minutes ago.
We're drawing more attention to it.
But I mean, my favorite wrestler at the moment is Zack Ryder. So I mean, I can't really.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Trent Beretta. I'm gay for Trent Beretta. I see Trent Beretta in a TV commercial and I shit my pants.
Yeah, the
Raw vs. SmackDown
yeah,
game.
Yeah, that game. He's in it.
He's in it. He's in the commercial.
God, every time you're pointing it out.
He's in the commercial. Why? I don't get it. Why would Randy Orton be fighting Trent Beretta and Kalen Croft in a TLC match? It makes no sense to me. We all know that fucking Dude Busters beat the shit out of Randy Orton.
Aside from the fact that you're apparent that somebody read your dream journal.
Randy Orton wouldn't be in my dream journal. Naked, maybe.
Randy Orton versus the Dude Busters in a TLC? Who else you put in there?
I wouldn't put Randy Orton in there.
Who would you put in there?
Zack Ryder.
God, now we're getting into fantasy booking.
Zack Ryder and Kurt
This
Hawkins.
is the worst fucking wrestling podcast ever.
Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins versus the Dude Busters. TLC.
No, because at the end you just have some major swerve where they all just join in one big group.
And the finish would just be all four of them on a ladder making out.
I'm dying.
That sounded like a painful laugh. Anyway, so yeah, TNA had a pay-per-view.
I have nothing to say at this point. I don't know anything about it. Aside from the fact you told me that Kennedy won the belt.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that in this take? Because
No.
I can't remember.
No.
Was it the last take?
The last take.
All right, so yeah, Kennedy you told me that
Anderson,
whatever. Andity.
And
Whatever. I don't even care anymore.
Andity. Ken Andity.
Ken Andity.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually from Cincinnati, Ohio, and a friend of my dad's was Anderson's roommate, and he said that Anderson owed him like $5,000 in rent.
I could see that.
And yeah, everybody says that. He's like, I can totally see that. Yeah,
Yeah,
because he just seems like a skeezy motherfucker.
I mean, his claim to fame in WWE is that he beat 9 world champions. Never for the belt, but he had defeated 9 world champions.
That's his claim to fame?
In WWE, at least.
I don't know that.
His claim to fame in TNA is that he beat Jeff Hardy for the title.
A drug dealer?
I guess.
Beat a drug dealer?
Drug lord, as Dave Kokotis would call him.
Lord. I like that. I was happy to hear that. So ecstatic.
We've been talking for like 23 minutes.
About nothing.
Nothing.
About nothing. And
This
I've drawn
is
this nice little design on my Subway napkin.
This is the Seinfeld of wrestling podcasts.
This is a podcast about nothing. That's the joke you're going for.
Yeah. But it's ironic.
Ironic from Apple.
It's ironic because we actually have a topic.
Do we?
Wrestling.
I don't know if that's really a topic. I would say that's a theme. Because it's not really. Because within wrestling, there's so many other things that we could.
But
talk
to be fair,
about.
this is our first podcast, and I did.
We should have so many things to talk about. Like, you're supposed to burn through everything you've ever talked about. Like
I did
the
air
first 2
quotes,
episodes.
but this is our first podcast for Kocosports.com,
Right.
KOCOsports.com. So
Say the rest. Go ahead.
Where the world comes to kick ass. But I think we're just laying it out.
Right.
Who we are.
What I wanted to do, my goal. Let me let you in on this, friends. My goal is to
friends.
That was a product of I work at a daycare and we call our kids friends. Anyway, don't worry about it. Well, I'm sure we'll talk about that in a minute.
Sadly,
anyway.
the kids are your only friends.
Shut up. My goal with this is to understand James's tastes and my tastes as far and where our outlook is. When it comes to wrestling, wrestling died. What? 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Around 8 to 10 years ago. For James, I don't know if wrestling's died in your mind.
No, it's still real to me.
See,
that's funny if people go on the internet and they know that guy.
That's why
he's crying at the NWA convention.
That's why I laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Jim Cornette's just laughing at him. How horrible does your life have to be if fucking Jim Cornette is laughing at you?
I don't know, ask Santino. He slapped the shit out of Santino in OVW.
Did he?
Yeah, that's why he got fired.
Cornette slapped Santino?
Yeah, slapped Santino in the face.
And Cornette got fired?
I could have that story wrong, but yeah.
I think, because you got the Crime Time story wrong. At least as far as I'm concerned, you got the Crime Time story.
No, I'm pretty sure that's the real story, though. Cornette slapped Santino in the face, and he got fired. He got fired from OVW. I don't know, because Santino was... I don't know, he was a Russian in OVW, and Cornette doesn't like Russians. I don't know the real actual story. I just know the general feeling of the story was overview.
You know 2 things. Jim Cornette hates Russians, and he slapped Santino and got fired.
Yes.
That's the 2 things that you know.
That's the 2 things that I know in this world.
But even still, that doesn't answer my question. How bad does your life have to be in order for Cornette to be laughing at you, because that's just something bad for Cornette. That just makes it even worse that Cornette is laughing at somebody else.
The guy's like
He
40.
got fired from this podunk piece of shit wrestling company. In
Yeah, you hate
fucking
OVW.
Louisville. Because that shit was the only thing that was on up in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Aside from Heartland Wrestling Association, which is
was
like
even
cancer
worse,
on
right?
television. It's fucking horrible.
Cancer
Les
on
Thatcher, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, I got a great idea. We'll get Stone Cold Steve Austin, and we'll make him be a mailman. We'll call him Stamp Lickage. Fucking, that's a great idea, sir. I love your track jacket.
Stamp Lickage?
I got another one. Let's get a wrestler based on a paper boy. Why does he sound like this? I'm pretty sure Les Thatcher doesn't sound like this at all.
I don't know, but I
fucking hate Les Thatcher
like
and his
him.
stupid pink fucking jacket. Every time they're in fucking Cincinnati's in the front fucking row. God, I hate that piece of shit. Fucking dumb piece of shit. Piece of shit.
Tell us how you really feel, Nick.
He's alright.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. How I did used to go to HW right when, at the time, HW was a developmental territory.
Yes.
For WWE, and it was right when WCW folded.
It doesn't really make sense, actually, though. Because wasn't OVW and HWA fairly close to each other?
They were, but this.
So why would they
I
have...
think this was before OVW.
Okay.
Was it? I don't know. I could be wrong.
You've done that once or twice.
If there is someone actually listening to this piece of shit and knows the answer, don't tell us, because I don't care.
Comment our YouTube.
Comment our YouTube.
Yes.
Comment on our web zone. That's a reference that you don't get because you're not an internet savvy guy.
No, I don't care.
Probably nobody else is going to care anyway.
Comment our YouTube. It's Kocosports.
Put a comment on our web zone. And anyway, HWA was a developmental territory, which was great because it was like $5 a week, and I got to see my favorite wrestler, Reno.
Yes.
And Kwee and Johnny the Bull.
We just mentioned Kwee the other day.
Yeah.
And Mike Sanders, above average Mike Sanders.
Mike Sanders, who really offended a retarded fan in the crowd.
By calling him retarded.
Because somebody started chanting something, and Mike Sanders turned around and said, "Best Cincinnati!" And the retarded kids started crying, and we just laughed. It was awesome. I pissed next to Mike Sanders at an HWA show. I pissed on him. I pissed on Mike Sanders. I made $20 that way.
So did WWE.
Who else? Mike Sanders.
Didn't Nigel
Evan
McGuinness?
Courageous.
Nigel McGuinness came from HWA.
Yes, he did. I saw
Yes.
Nigel McGuinness before he was
Desmond Wolfe.
Yeah.
Or as the Pope would call him, Desmond Wolfie. Because he has an E at the end of his Wolf.
I fucking hate that guy.
Which one?
The Pope. I fucking hate him.
D'Angelo De Niro. I know way too much about wrestling.
I don't know if that really counts as knowing way too much about wrestling. I mean, that's his name.
You're going to get some really obscure references out of me. And like really obscure knowledge of stuff.
That doesn't count as one, though.
No, not that one.
No.
I was just...
Oh, well, I know. I agree with that. I'm going to get some kind of random shit that, to be honest, I'm probably not going to get at all, because I doubt I'll actually listen to you. Not as a slight against you. I've noticed in my past from working on an internet radio show, I would go back and listen to the show sometimes and realize that I was saying things and answering questions people were asking, my co-hosts were asking me. Don't remember any of it. Don't remember anything my co-hosts were saying. Don't remember the questions they were asking me. Don't remember answering what I was doing. Because I was probably either drawing on a napkin or looking for a song.
Right.
So.
I know random stuff. Like I know Trent Beretta's finishing move is called the Everlasting Gobstopper number 8. Because it causes everlasting pain. I don't know why I know that. I think Josh Matthews said it on Superstars one episode.
And you still have that in your head for some reason.
Yeah.
I can do that with students. Yeah, I can kind of identify with that. Nothing that specific.
If you're just tuning in again, this is about nothing.
Not at all.
We're talking.
It's nitpicking about wrestling.
We're talking
Which
to
all
get.
That's all wrestling really exists for, really.
It's true, but I want everybody on the internet. Yep.
Yay.
To feel like they know us.
We're
welcoming them in.
That's my goal. I would like, if for anything, I'd kind of like to be, and this is going to sound very, very,
gay?
Not really even gay. It's going to be very bold of a statement to make.
Okay.
I would like for this to be kind of a Top Gear-ish kind of wrestling show. In that, you don't have to be a wrestling fan to like this show. Because I'm not a car fan at all, but I love Top Gear. The British version of Top Gear. I haven't watched the American version yet.
See, I was gonna go gay with it and just offer naked hugs to anybody that wants to be our friend.
That's for our fan club, if we ever get one. Anyway, I'm not a car fan at all, but I love Top Gear because I love the host so much.
Okay.
I love their dynamic. I love how they talk to each other. I would like, if anything, that you kind of understand us, understand our likes, and identify with us. And if you don't like wrestling, that's cool, whatever. But you stay kind of more for the camaraderie and the conversation in that way. That's what I would personally like. I don't know if you agree with that or not.
I'm here to shut down Wrestle AM. Wrestle AM, you fucking communists! We're coming to get you. Can that be our preview, like our trailer?
Only if we actually get to film it and do a straight pointing at the camera, slapping each other in the chest, kind of.
Okay.
We can't. I don't want to do an audio. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it oiled up. We're gonna do it naked, and there may not even be a tape in the camera.
Probably not.
No.
I use a digital camera with a hard drive, so there's no tape anyway.
There's a thing we did at the beginning saying, hey, this podcast is gonna be like this, and it's shouldn't listen to it at work or whatever. Just to kind of touch up on the whole language, we've cussed quite a bit. Cussed, cursed, swore, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
At whatever part of the country you come from, where that's what you call it, uncouth dialogue.
I agree.
We're gonna do that, and sometimes we'll make jokes about raping and
I make a lot of rape jokes
and drugs and
So
show's probably not going to be appropriate for younger listeners. No one's going to. It's not going to be appropriate for anybody who's going to listen to this piece of shit.
I know people that'll listen to it. I have a fan club. People like me.
They let you out again, didn't
I
they?
know the first person who's going to listen to this. Maybe not the first person, but they're definitely Danny only. Danny only is going to listen to this. And you know what? He's going to message me and be like, you said my name on the internet. And I said it. Danny only will listen to this.
Is he going to say re-internet like you did?
I can't
You said my name on the re-internet.
I can't talk tonight for some reason.
It's the sequel to Internet.
Yup. The Internet 2.
There already is an Internet sequel. Internet 2. There already is an Internet sequel.
We're back.
Sequel. Yeah. We're back. A dinosaur story. Roll back the clock to the tower of time.
So yes, the goal of this podcast. It's fine. The goal of this podcast is to take over the top spot on Kocosports.com for radio.
That's your goal. That's not my goal. My goal is just to have fun, talk about wrestling, and hopefully my goal is for people to like me. I just realized that this is cathartic.
I just want people to like me.
I want a girlfriend.
I want the #1 spot.
I wouldn't be bad.
There's only one other show.
I want to see my picture on iTunes.
There's only one other show on Coco Sports. I think we could take them.
It's going to take a while, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we do this, once a year, we'll still beat them out.
So it'll be more quantity over quality?
Oh, yeah. We're not quality.
No. Would you say they are, though?
No.
So it's really...
Dave...
Is it equal quality?
I like them, though. I like those guys.
I will be completely honest in saying that I've not listened to a full episode.
I like those.
I don't know if that's a dick move, but I've not listened to a full episode.
To be fair, when it comes to, dirty, child-touching, rapist communists, they're the best kind.
That's a fair comment.
My podcast goal is to defamate character.
Defamate?
I'm going to desecrate, defamate, and...
Defamate, I think, is right.
Yeah, the defamation of character.
Yeah, defamation. I don't know if you can use defamate. Welcome to fucking Language Cast, everybody.
Welcome to Wrestle Time.
Welcome to Wrestle Time.
We make up our own words.
I feel like we should have mugs. Fucking coffee mugs. This is Wrestle Time on the
Wrestle Time. It's Wrestle Time. Anyway. So yeah, Wrestle Time. This is the first episode.
And have we already burned through our topics, though? Because we kind of described what we like, what we don't like. And I mean, something, we didn't mention it as far as what we like, kind of our background. We're both kind of go, easy to say, you should probably already assume, old school ECW fans.
Yeah, I grew up in
That's without saying, really.
I grew up in New York.
Yeah, that's without saying. ECW fans. I mean,
yes.
that's kind of without saying. And that's kind of, you could have guessed. You are more into the moves, at setting up a match and storytelling and getting through the whole working of a match. I am more into the entertainment aspect of the match. I love managers, I love storylines, I love promos and vignettes, I love all of that stuff.
Theatrics.
So the theatrics of wrestling. You are more into the wrestling, I am more into entertainment.
Yes.
If we can just get somebody who really cares about the world, we'd be perfect. But for right now, we're just we.
Yes.
Not we. We're just we.
We are who we are.
We are who we are.
Like us for us.
We are the youth of the nation. That was
POD reference.
bad reference.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of those, too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we're always saying, like, okay, this is going to be this, this is going to be that, this is going to be just wait, saddle up, motherfuckers. We're not doing this next week.
You didn't say saddle up this episode.
I didn't say saddle up. I said saddle up
earlier.
And an outtake that lasted all of 40 seconds,
It's true.
and I had to fucking turn it off, and it'll probably be at the end of this podcast, if I can remember.
So funny, though.
Who's actually doing am I encoding this, or are you encoding this?
I don't know, but you said saddle up.
I don't know. Saddle up, Parker?
There's a snake in my boot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm losing my voice. I'm talking too loud.
Yeah, you are talking loud.
No one cares about you. Get out of my room.
This is... He was talking to his cat,
I
not
am
me.
talking to my cat. My cat, Hudson Hawk.
But anyway, so yeah, this is the show of just introductions, I believe.
So we're introduced. Good night, everybody.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Is there anything really else to kind of talk about? Because I mean, it would be stupid to give away awards. Because
Like we were going to originally do.
Look, because we were originally going to be like, oh, this is going to be our answer to the award show. But we haven't been around for a while.
And fuck your award show, Wrestle AM.
I mean, we could still possibly do. I'll let you go ahead and you go ahead and you can say your thing about Wrestle AM before I start talking about.
No, that's all. I just wanted to say fuck
Was
them.
that it? Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to say fuck those guys.
I don't know why I did this. Like I was going to touch you. Anyway,
That's after the show.
yeah. Woo! We could feasibly still do an award show because it's not as though we've never watched wrestling before the show. I just felt like
It's true. We probably watched some wrestling in 2010.
it would be stupid to have an award show like
As the first show.
Wrestle Time's awards because like you hadn't really understood where we come from because we could have been like I think the best wrestler of the year was Mikhail Gorbachev. Like who the fuck? We could really say whatever the hell we wanted. I mean. Honestly, you know what? I think Mikhail Gorbachev is going to be my favorite wrestler of the year.
That's not fair. He only had one match last year.
Yeah, but he was so over.
Yeah, people love that
We're
guy.
using words like over. Fuck off. Anyway.
I wish this show was over.
No,
I don't. I'm enjoying myself.
We could still possibly do awards, but I personally don't think it would be really fitting. But I do think it's okay coming out of 2011, coming out of 2010 and going into 2011. What is something that you hope? What is something that you really liked?
Okay.
Something that you hope never happens again, and something that you are honestly looking forward to in 2011.
Okay, so what we liked, what we hope never happens again, and what we're looking forward to.
Right.
Okay.
Which is not really a fair thing to ask, because I've asked all three of those questions, and I don't have answers for any of them.
I have an answer for one of them.
For which one?
What I never want to see happen again.
What's that?
I hope Zack Ryder never loses to Ezekiel Jackson in 4 fucking seconds again.
I should have assumed that was going to happen.
Yeah, no, fuck you, WWE. It was his goddamn hometown. It was Nassau Coliseum, Long Island.
That is a dick move.
Woo, woo,
At
woo.
the very least, you don't get him in a match. You don't put him in a match. You at least put him in a promo. At the very least.
No, you don't put him in a 4-second fucking squash.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna put him in his own home, if he's gonna put him in his hometown,
To
give
fucking-
the guy a promo. Don't give him a squash match.
He lost to Ahmed Johnson 2010. Go on Ahmed Johnson. Search
I've already seen it.
Ahmed Johnson on YouTube where they transcript his promo. Hilarious. He says beef and broccoli in his promo.
I just realized that you weren't saying for me to do it. You were saying
No,
for
I
the
was telling the
to do it.
listeners. Danny only. Go on YouTube and search for Fun with Ahmed.
Is that what it's called?
There's 3 of them.
Okay, Fun with Ahmed. That's something, because I listen to, there's a podcast I listen, it's the Mega 64 podcast. I'm going to be talking about Mega 64 a lot in the future, so saddle up.
Yeah.
Why not honk like that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You're like Skeeter from
They
Doug.
have a YouTube clip of the week.
Yes.
I think we should do that. I think we should do a YouTube clip of the week.
Okay.
And just to start it out, you can just do your Fun with Ahmed.
Fun with Ahmed.
Fun with Ahmed.
I know next week's.
I get to choose next week.
Oh.
Unless I could do one or you could do one. We could have 2 YouTube clips of the week, or you want to do just one total YouTube clip of the week?
I'm going to give out 2 this week.
Can't give out 2 this week. If we're going to do 2, then I get one.
Bonus.
If they're going to do that, then if we're going to do 2, then
Sir
I get
Scott
one.
Steiner, man!
No! I showed you that.
Yeah, I know.
I showed you that. It's okay. I was going to say WWE Skittles, actually.
Oh, that's
a good one.
too.
It's like 2.5 minutes of Jim Ross.
Just Jim Ross screaming
nuts about Skittles.
Skittles.
Which I'm sure was an inside joke at some point anyway, but... What kind of inside joke do you really have to have that Jim Ross is in on the joke? It's either got to be a really bad joke, because... What's your opinion of Jim Ross?
I like Jim Ross. I don't like Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler together.
No.
Which Dave also said that he doesn't like it, so I kind of feel dirty having the same opinion as Dave, that fucking communist from Wrestle AM. But I'm going to keep plugging him in hatred. I don't like... I like Jim Ross and Paul Heyman commentary.
That's not really fair, though, because I think Paul Heyman really, with anybody, would be entertaining.
That's not true. Me and Paul Heyman would probably be fucking horrible commentary.
No, I disagree, because Paul Heyman's great at just getting under your skin and making you be on
Yeah,
the
but
ball.
the whole episode of Raw would be like Paul Heyman calling the match, and I'd be like, when the fuck is Trent Beretta coming on? Where's Trenty Locks?
But in order to throw things off, he would probably agree with you.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, what the fuck?
No, I wouldn't.
Actually, it wouldn't last at all, because as soon as you say, when the fuck, and then you get cut off.
Yeah, and then he would agree with me, and I'd probably kiss him in his bald skullet.
So you like JR, you just don't like him. Do you like him as a commentator?
I like him in big matches. Big matches, like WrestleMania main events and stuff like that, he gives the very authentic, emotional push to the match.
He is the sound of WWE.
Oh, without a doubt.
He will always be the sound of WWE. And it's like having WrestleMania not having Howard Finkel, say hello.
Right.
I mean, it really, honestly, he is the sound of WWE.
And it pains me to say that.
Outside of Howard Finkel.
It pains me to say that, though, because I'm such a coal miner.
You're not being facetious. You must be facetious. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
it's not funny. It's
no.
not funny to say that you're a Michael Cole fan.
No.
Because he's so fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I like... JR's the voice of WWE. I agree with the whole main event thing. The way I feel about JR is like he's like the dirty grandpa that you kind of like to hang out with when you go to like family reunions or not the dirty grandpa.
Until he brings you to the game closet and touches you, Nick.
Until
What
you
are
go
you
in the
talking
basement.
about?
No. He's like the grandfather. Not really he's like... He's your mom's dad.
He's your grandfather.
He's your grandfather, but he's on your mom's side. Like, because your dad's grandfather is usually either really boring or really cool and kind of fun to hang out with.
I miss my dad's dad.
My dad's dad was in a mental institution.
I miss my grandpa.
My mom, but it was my mom. Anyway. For this reason,
I love you, Grandpa.
For this,
sorry, he's listening.
Your grandfather. Okay, he's your grandfather in that you want to hang out with him for like 15-minute intervals.
Okay.
Because at the 16th minute, he starts saying just the most belligerent, stupid shit. Because as much as I like JR and he is entertaining at times, and he does have an interesting insight to things.
Okay.
Sometimes he'll just be talking, and then all of a sudden he'll be like, fucking Jack Swagger's awesome, and be like, no, Grandpa, come on, really?
I like Jack Swagger.
Why? Aside from the fact that he has the goofiest fucking entrance in the world, and that's entertaining in and of itself.
And he's got a mascot.
I haven't seen his mascot.
Yeah, it's an
But you
eagle.
don't like Jack Swagger for the right reasons.
No, actually, I think he's really good. I really do think he's good. And I watched him in FCW also. I watched him grow. He used to be Jake Hagar or some fucking weird Viking sounding name. That was awesome.
Is it Hagar the Horrible?
He was really good.
Why would you get that?
I don't know.
I don't even know why I made the reference.
Was it a Sunday fucking comic strip?
Yeah, it was.
I know.
It was Hagar
I
the Horrible.
still read those.
Anyway.
But
I forgot you're a comic fan. So
yeah,
you're a Sunday morning comic fan. Anyway,
yes,
anyway,
but
anyway.
I like Jack Swagger. I think Swagger's really good. And the general consensus in the office, from what I understand from being around FCW, was that he's going to be like a multi-millionaire within the next 3 years. He'll be a top guy.
See, I don't know what it is about him.
But think about it. This is Jim Ross speak now. He's a corn-fed, monster. I mean, he's a big guy. He's homegrown. He's got a wrestling background, but he also is entertaining in the fact that he has a lisp like Dusty Rhodes. And he's employed Chavo Guerrero to be in an Eagle mascot costume, who, if you go to WWE.com, has his own roster section. The Eagle is on the roster.
Really?
Yeah.
As Chavo?
No, as the Eagle.
Wait, is the storyline that...
No. Chavo, they don't know it's Chavo.
Okay, so Chavo is the guy.
Is the Eagle. They don't...
the Eagle.
Right.
Does the Eagle wrestle?
Yes.
In the mascot outfit?
Yes, I believe he has.
And it's Chavo?
Yes.
So Chavo's doing nothing else but wrestle as this Eagle. Is he also doing Superstars?
Yeah, of course he does Superstars.
Okay. I didn't know, because that's the way they're using Chavo. I wasn't sure.
No.
Which, goddamn Eddie fucking Guerrero had to go and die and ruin the fucking Kerwin White. I wanted to see where that was fucking going. I loved how blatantly racist that was.
You can't tell right now, but my eyes just turned into, like, anime. Like, my eyes got really big when you said goddamn Eddie Guerrero for dying.
It turned into anime.
Yeah.
Just girls just being raped by tentacles in your eyelids.
Yeah, it turned into really unentertaining stuff.
Oh. And no, God, no. I'm not even going to joke about liking tentacle porn.
Yeah.
What do you mean, goddamn? Why would your eyes get up? Like, you were upset, like, you weren't sure where that was going to go?
Well, the way you said it. Like, fucking Eddie Guerrero.
No, I like Eddie Guerrero. I'm not taking anything away from Eddie Guerrero. I like Eddie. I miss Eddie. And goddamn, was that a hard episode of Raw to watch. But
I still tear up.
I cried.
I cried when Ric Flair retired. WrestleMania. I was there.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You're gay.
And then I said, sorry, I love you.
Kicked him in the face.
And I kicked Dave Kokotis in the face because he fucking wrestled AM. Fuck that guy. And I kicked him in the face. And I said, I'm sorry, I love you. And I meant it, though. I was like, I'm so upset that I love you.
That's not true, because there's no way you'd love a communist.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Child-touching bastard.
No, not taking anything away from Eddie Guerrero, would you have not liked to see where the Kerwin White gimmick, or do you think it was going to be another beaver cleavage?
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, are you saying, oh, I don't know, in that you actually like beaver cleavage?
No.
Or are you saying, like, oh, I didn't think of that, maybe it could have been bad?
No. Oh, well, I knew Kerwin White was going to be bad.
Do you think it was going to be a fun bad? Was it going to be Mexical's bad or Boogeyman bad?
I don't know, but I think here's the
problem.
problem.
I still think Mexico should have kept... If Psychosis wasn't was it Psycho? Who fucked that up? Was it Hoovy or Psychosis that was the dick in that?
Well, Hoovy just randomly took ecstasy and got naked in hotel rooms.
Okay, so it was Hoovy then.
But Psychosis got arrested for stealing a car in Mexico, which I didn't even know was illegal in Mexico.
We just thought it was just driving.
Yeah, I just thought that was common courtesy. Take my car. But no,
keys in Mexico.
My thing is, though, if Kerwin White was still around, we wouldn't have Dolph Ziggler.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because Nick Nemeth was his caddy. And Nick Nemeth is Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Didn't know that.
Yep. Also a member of the Spirit Squad.
How long has that fucker been in the company?
I don't know, but I really love the Spirit Squad.
And rightfully so, I would think.
Funny story, actually, about
I have a lot of wrestling animated GIFs.
Yeah.
Like 60% of them are Spirit Squad GIFs.
But
it's being fucking hilarious.
I think the Spirit Squad was a gift to us. But anyway, that was a play on words.
I got it.
Yeah.
It was bad. But I got it.
Yeah. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Funny story about the Spirit Squad, actually. Elijah Burke, Pope D'Angelo De Niro, was offered that gimmick in OVW.
And he said no.
He was like,
he said no. That shit's gay.
They're like, oh, we're gonna bring you up, and he was like, yeah, I'm excited. And they're like, yeah, we got a great gimmick. You're gonna be a male cheerleader. And he's like, I'm just gonna stay in OVW. And then he got called up with Sylvester Terkay. So fuck you, Pope D'Angelo De Niro.
I never saw the Terkay. Wasn't he good? Or is there a reason he got fired?
I don't know. He was a big, bear-looking guy. He was Mike Knox before Mike Knox was Mike Knox.
I like Mike Knox.
I like Mike Knox.
What was it the ECW Hell in a Cell or Elimination Chamber? Ooh. No, in that one. It wasn't that one. He was in an Elimination Chamber.
December to Dismember?
No, God, that was so fucking fucking... Oh, God, it fills me with rage.
The show is so bad it actually got cut. Like, it was like 20 minutes short time.
Fucking horrible. God damn, that was bad. Paul had nothing to do with that, did he?
No.
I can't remember if Paul was there or not. I think he might have been. What show ECW did have... Why the fuck was Mike Knox in an Elimination Chamber? Whatever that match was fucking excellent. God, it was so good.
I don't know, but I marked out when Mike Knox started using the crossbody. He would do a running crossbody. And he running crossbody Rey Mysterio, and I almost shit my pants.
I bet Ray actually did.
He might have.
Fuck Ray. I know they touched on this in Wrestle AM. Fuck Rey Mysterio.
I agree.
He's fucking... Just stop. Just stop.
I agree.
Fucking
I agree. He's all bloated out now and...
broken. I mean, every time he he's
like Dave said, he can't even do the 619 without shattering his knee.
God, he's so bad. And can we have more masked wrestlers?
I thought they were going to give Low-Key the mask gimmick. He was going to be like the evil Rey Mysterio. That was what was talked about. That was what was talked about on the net. And the net's never wrong.
The net.
You can't see the hand motion.
The Sandra Bullock movie?
Yes.
With Dennis Miller?
No, nobody got that reference.
I actually saw that movie in the theater.
Danny Only, did you understand that reference? If you're still listening.
I saw that movie in the theater, and when Dennis Miller died, I was so fucking mad. Oh, spoilers. Dennis Miller died.
No, Danny, cup your ears.
Dennis Miller died.
Earmuffs.
In the net. I was so fucking mad. I was like 9. I don't even know, 9, 10 years old, saw the movie, and I was like, this is fucking horrible. In the theater,
I was that angry about Miss Congeniality.
I was mad in Mission Impossible when Emilio Estevez died. I literally sat up. I was like, "You don't kill a Sheen. You just don't do it."
We're not going to talk about Emilio Estevez because that's a whole nother podcast, sir.
That's the Mighty Ducks podcast.
Yes, read my fan fiction. MightyDucksIsRealToMe.com.
I do have the best storyline for Mighty Ducks.
Stop with that.
I do. Right. It's great.
Let's go back to wrestling.
It's great. Anyway.
I'm sorry, Danny.
I'm not even a Mighty Ducks fan, and I have a really good idea for Mighty Ducks 4.
I'm so sorry, Danny.
You can read it. You can read about it on my blog.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, just random stuff about wrestling makes me angry. Like, guys that just deserve to be fired aren't fired, and guys that don't deserve to be fired are fired. And I'm pretty sure I just said everybody got fired.
We have 7 minutes.
7 minutes?
Can we wrap everything up in 7 minutes?
I think so.
All right.
You want me to try?
Well, you finished your was that your thought?
We'll touch base next episode. This is season 1, episode 1, the pilot. If people like us, we're coming back.
We're coming back anyway because no one's gonna take us off.
No, that's true.
Or can they? Can't people take us off?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
You know who could take us off?
Who?
That fucking communist, Dave Kocosports.
But he can't take us off because he's a communist and he believes in equal for everybody.
That's true.
Yeah, he's not.
Kocosports.com, KOCOsports.com.
If anything, he'll finish it.
Where the world comes to kick ass.
If anything,
I like that tagline, by the way.
If anything, you're not saying it right though. Where the world comes to kick ass.
Yeah, I don't have a cool Irish
accent. You have to say it in a
I don't have that
Prime voice.
I don't have that cool Irish accent that Jerry does.
I've never heard Jerry. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Whatever.
I don't listen to him.
Jerry was fun to hang out with in WrestleMania weekend.
Not a team player.
You're not at all. All right, how much time do we have?
I'm new. We have 6 minutes.
6 minutes. That was only a minute? Oh my god.
God, it feels like forever. So you've kind of got a feel for where we're coming from and what our opinions are. You know what you're talking about. I'm here to make Sandra Bullock references.
Mm-hmm.
And being really mad when Dennis Miller dies.
Oh.
It's something to do with a carousel, too. I can't remember. I think he got it sniped from a carousel.
I don't
even remember. I'm not watching the movie again. It was so fucking terrible.
Remember when Damien Angel was referencing C-Spot Run? That's a whole other story, folks.
Why even mention that? They don't even know who Damien Angel is, do they?
I don't know. They do
actually,
now.
If they go to Kocosports' YouTube page, they would.
Yeah.
He's all over the Kocosports
really
YouTube page.
Is.
He's ACW original.
ACW original. State line.
ACW original.
9-month tag team titles.
9 months.
9
That's
months.
a lot. You could have a baby in that point. If you got...
Damien Angel probably did have a baby at that point.
That's true. If you were inseminated before they won the belts, you would have had a baby by the time they lost the belt.
Yeah, it's true. And
Is inseminator the right word?
I I don't know. If
I
you're
guess
using,
it would still be the right word.
if you're using a turkey baster.
And if you're using it right.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. I've
I
never
don't
had sex
either.
before, apparently. Because I don't even know what the fuck that means.
But anyway, this is the general idea of this show. We're going to talk about random stuff. And
Honestly, they could have saw Wrestle Time and figured out the general idea of the show.
That's true.
They didn't have to
I
waste
want to
a
make
fucking
I want to make a
55
promise
minutes.
to our listeners.
Don't do that. We're going to break it.
I want to make a promise to our listener.
It's broken in 30 seconds.
Danny only. I'm going to watch more wrestling.
Danny Only's going to be a trending topic on Twitter now.
I hope so. Just like Tyler Rex was when Matt Hardy debuted in TNA.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. We'll get into that next episode. But we should watch more wrestling. When we turn this off...
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to make a promise. We should watch more... Fucking asshole, don't bring me into this shit. I got shit to do. Like, build roller coasters.
Yeah, and fucking build shelves for your action figures.
Hey, my shelves are awesome.
All right,
There's
anyway.
only 2 extra holes in the wall that they're supposed to be.
Like, we're going to
4.
watch NFW.
5. There's 5.
We're going to watch NFW when we turn this off.
Well, that doesn't really count, though. They don't know what the fuck NFW is.
NFWpulse.com. Check them out. They're up and coming.
Oh, EJ owes you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny Only. You get that one extra
Danny.
hit. Danny, NFWpulse.com.
Yeah.
They
They're
don't
starting
have
to
a
put
tagline, otherwise I'd say it in this awesome voice.
They're starting to put their shows up online.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome. You should watch that.
Yes. They're an up and coming Florida indie.
New Florida Wrestling.
It says it right in the name.
There it is, right there. Everything you need to know. Wrestle Time, Time for Wrestling, New Florida Wrestling. This is a new company in Florida that provides wrestling.
I feel bad that we didn't mention Maxwell Chicago because he's probably going to listen too.
Who else would possibly... Let's do all of our plugging. Let's Aaron Epic this up right now.
Okay. Aaron Epic's probably going to listen.
Epic's going to listen.
And you're going to get punched in the neck.
And if we put it on Facebook, he's going to like it.
Oh, he'll...
Only if you post it, though.
He liked my status in 4 seconds.
You know what? He actually liked one of my statuses, too. I can't remember what it was, though.
So did Eric Cannon.
Eric Cannon. He liked one of my... Oh, I have a man crush on Eric Cannon.
So Aaron Epic is going to listen. Danny Only...
Eric with an A.
Aaron Epic, Danny Only, Maxwell Chicago.
Yeah. Eric Cooper.
Cooper works in a print shop, so he's going to listen.
He's got nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do.
Nothing else.
My
mom will not.
No.
Because I use dirty language.
Yes. Dave is going to listen to this.
Dave, do you think he'll listen to the whole thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
How much of the next episode of Wrestling AM do you think it's him going to be swearing at us or just being like, this is so awesome that they're here? Or do you think he's just going to be he's just going to start talking about fucking like Kuwait being bombed for no reason?
All of that.
In the middle of it.
As a matter of fact, actually, go to YouTube and search for RVD's Not Cool. It's one of Dave's greatest rants of all time, and I hate this communist child-touching fuck. But Dave's not a child toucher. I'm just trying to start heat. I don't know why.
If he was a communist child toucher, that would take forever, because he would have to touch each child equally. I love taking communism to its most literal form.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the most mundane literal form.
So this is our show, huh?
So is that it? Wait, is our list finished?
Probably.
6 wrestlers are gonna listen to our show?
Maybe.
Maybe Derek might listen to it.
Your friend?
My friend Derek might listen to it.
Because Danny Only's
I'm bringing somebody to the...
Danny Only's real name is Derek.
Oh, come on!
Oh,
kayfabe, fucker!
Sorry.
Anyway. We could talk about kayfabe next
you
episode,
almost just poked me in the eye.
You're right, I almost did. If I had longer fingers, your eye would be gone.
Nope, you have sausages.
Oh.
So this is the show, folks.
I have Flintstone feet, too.
Yeah. You don't have to listen, but you should.
Yeah, that's our checkline. You don't have to listen to... Well, fuck not.
We had a funny thing with... We were going to do a TV show.
You know what? Right now, it's 59:30 seconds. Our theme is 45 seconds long. We're over.
Skibidi-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's not our theme song.
We're over, so we're actually sitting better. We're sitting prettier than Tyler Rex.
That
was a good
high
joke.
Five,
we should end on that.
Because we're over.
We're over. Get it?
Hey, Dave, guess what? I'm going to end this show with your tagline. I am over.
Okay.
Anyway.
excellent theme music.
I agree. And
None of the icebreakers be
coughed.
coughing. Oh, this is horrible. Saddle up, folks. This is gonna suck ass. This is Wrestle. Son of a bitch.
He said, "Settle up."